I just want to call everyone's attention to an article that was in the Springfield Republican on Friday. It dealt with the Senate taking up the question of, well, basically diverting $419 million from district schools towards charter schools. And this is something I think we should keep our eye on.
At our last meeting, it was requested that our search firm, Ray & Associates, provide us with a weekly update. At this time, we have been recruiting since October 15th, 2015, and have received 27 completed applications that vary from local to national applicants. We have another 14 applications initiated, meaning that 14 people have begun the application process but have not finalized and submitted materials just yet.
Student growth percentile measures is a measure that compares changes in a student score compared to changes in scores of students with similar scores across the state in prior years. The CPI is a 100-point index that combines the scores of students who take the standard MCAS with those who take the MCAS alt. So some of what this data might tell us is that the overall performance on 15 MCAS shows improvement in most grade levels on assessments in areas over the past 3 years. Over time, however, the trend is fairly level in each category all the way across the board. So trend lines aren't necessarily going up, they're kind of going up and down. There's a general increase in student performance in the advanced and proficient categories that correlates to the increase in grade level. So the higher kids go on grade level, the better they do on MCAS, standardized testing. And there's a general decrease in needs improvement and warning as well that correlates to the increase.
ELA 2015, we had 71% advanced, 26% proficient. 2014 scores were very impressive, but you see a significant jump in advanced from 2014 to 2015. Moving across, looking at math, you see also an increase in advanced from 2014 from 68% to 72%. So these are biology results. And we saw an increase in advanced. We saw a slight decrease in proficient, but that was that correlated with the advanced. Again, impressive CPI. You see LHS for 2015. We have the combined scores of 1692, 1707. Last year was our all-time high point for a combined score.
Massachusetts leads the state on NAEP. The National Center for Educational Statistics released the results of the National Assessment of Educational Progress, NAEP, which shows that students in Massachusetts again scored first or tied statistically for first place on all 4 NAEP tests. The Health Committee met again to review the survey that was sent out to the staff. Teachers report a high need for health in the upper grades. The Health Committee brainstormed ways to incorporate health without impacting teaching and learning time from the elementary classes, as there were concerns raised about this matter in the survey. It was suggested that we look at using 1 WIN block per week as an opportunity to teach health, and we are investigating whether this would work. The Health Committee may make a recommendation for a new part-time health teacher out of next year's budget. We will have more information for you as the committee works through the details and comes forward with a proposal for the school committee.
Can I ask, don't we have a full-time health teacher now, right?
In the middle schools and high school, not at elementary.
Not at the elementary, okay, thank you.
I will say, in looking at the budget directive, I guess I was unclear, or this wasn't, maybe I missed it at our joint meeting. I was unaware that the town budget is only looking to tax at 2 1/4 instead of the max 2 1/2.
I think if we're going to make kindergarten work, we have to really come up with a way to give them a budget they can afford, where all the money doesn't come from the town side, but all the money doesn't come from our side either. Somehow we have to come up with a compromise.
I might suggest parents write a letter about how important full-day kindergarten is to them.
Finding substitute teachers on a regular basis has been challenging.
Calling for a vote then on the motion of raising substitute pay rate for teacher substitutes to $80 per day. All those in favor? Okay.
It tells you that we're down about 415 students, and it's been a decline of 12.7% since 2005. So that's a 10-year window. Page 5 shows you the trend. You can see that we did historically, from 2005, dip down, and our lowest year looked to be around 2013, and now it's on an upward tick again. But it's a pretty flat line, as Russ was saying.